I'm afraid of being close, I'm afraid of letting go, I'm afraid of everything I don't know, trying to make it out of home.
Sometimes I get lonely, I feel lonely, I get lonely sometimes. I get a little lost in my mind, don't know why. Sometimes I get lonely, I feel lonely, I get lonely sometimes. Don't know why we all feel lonely sometimes. Sometimes I get lonely, I feel lonely, I get lonely sometimes. Get a little lost in my mind, don't know why.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free German sausage. This is my worst giveaway ever. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, it's a little earlier. I know it's a special day because we have 2 videos that are dropping today. Now listen, guys, on Mondays, you know, we cross international waters. We do something a little bit different. I reacted to BTS yesterday, but yes, I know there are a lot of Blinks on the channel, a lot of Blackpink fans. I was hoping to get a double in yesterday, but honestly, I just ran out of time. You guys know, full-time job, kids, things happen. Things happen. But today is a makeup for that. So today we're going to do some more Blackpink. So today's song that we're going to check out features Cardi B. As you know, we're working through the album right now, which is named The Album. Now listen, guys, I'm going to put a disclaimer on this. I've been waiting on this one because honestly, I'm not the biggest of Cardi B fans, okay? Her music just doesn't do it for me. You know, I'm an old school hip hop head. I prefer the female rappers that can really spit, man, and have that type of lyrical content and substance. I'm talking about the Lauryn Hills, right? So that's kind of the school that I come from with female rap. But listen, it's a good look for Blackpink. I love the mixing of taking a hip hop artist, taking someone that's so popular on the West, and mixing the Eastern and Western styles. Definitely a good look for them from a marketing perspective, from a growth perspective. So we're going to hop into it and see how they kind of mash up and what they do. So Blackpink, step up to the plate. Let's see what you got.
Blackpink, CARDI, tell me where you wanna go. I'll meet you with my bags at the door.
I love how this comes in, right? It's got a very scaled back acoustic feel to it. Like we're strumming the acoustic guitar and then you hear the slaps on the guitar. Nice. And then all of a sudden, you just have a change in pace right away and a bounce. And Rose, I cannot get over her voice, man. She is so angelic when she sings. And apparently she's got a single coming out on her own. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that's interesting because normally we just have just crazy production hits, like crazy drum sounds, crazy electro sounds. This, very different pocket from them. Very acoustic type of pocket. Scale it down. Let's see where we introduce the hip hop as well.
Blackpink, CARDI, tell me where you wanna go.
Nice snap track.
My bags at the door.
I'm gonna make it go blind. Every time I walk, my hips they don't lie.
Take me to your paradise, cause I don't wanna wait anymore.
I say it one more time. Every time I walk, my hips they don't lie.
Hey, I like the mix to that. And shout out to Shakira. Hips don't lie. Every time I walk, my hips, they don't lie. What's interesting there is you have Rose singing, very melodic. And then Lisa comes in and gives sort of a contrast to that, right? And you change the track. And it's definitely pacier with the percussion and more kicking happening. And then you come back to Jisoo, who's singing as well. Again, very melodic. And then Lisa just provides a different pace to it. I love sort of that contrast. And again, that's how we introduce a little bit of that hip hop into this mix and what's happening. And in terms of the mix of the vocals, there's like a little bit of a screw track behind her voice to like add more bass to it. It's not fully like demonic, but it's definitely screwed down in the background. Just cool little mix happening.
I say it one more time. Every time I walk, my hips they don't lie.
Nice.
Wanna touch, of course you wanna run with my love, I know you wanna. From the club to the top, you said you wanna. Give me an all-night hug, I bet you wanna.
You said you wanna. I bet you wanna. I love that little just vocal slide up into a higher range from Jenny, man. That's a cool little trick she just did with her voice. It's catchy too. So this is the hook, all right.
Something about me's taking you higher, and you ain't ever gonna come down. You ain't ever. I'm lighting your fire, and it ain't ever gonna go.
I I love the harmonies in the back. The It Ain't Evers. You know, they're just sitting a little off to the slide. To the slide? To the side. Sliding on the side. But what I like about this, again, wow, just what a different tone from them. What's interesting about this is that when you scale production back the way Teddy has done on this one, it puts more emphasis on the vocals. And I feel like on this track especially, the range and strength of the girls' voices is shining through on this one. This is a singer's track right here. This is time for some of the better singers in the group to really shine and come forward, man. It's cool. Nice from Jisoo, man.
Take the car keys, drive me crazy. CARDI a good catch, but you gotta chase me. Grab my waistline, but don't ever waste me. Turn on.
Grab my waistline, but don't ever waste me. You know, CARDI a good catch, but you gotta chase me. All right, got a little bit of the double metaphors and play on words going on here. We like that. And I like the introduction of the bass sort of bouncing just below the mix. Add that hip hop into it.
CARDI a good catch, but you gotta chase me. Grab my waistline, but don't ever waste me. Turn on, please me, but don't ever play me. One of a kind, you can't replace me. Time to shine, I buzz down the AP. The stakes is higher. Let's do what we both desire. On God, like I'm in the choir. I bet you if you make me.
Oh God, like I'm in the choir. You know, because they're getting it on, right? A little bit of an oh God coming out, but also like a choir chanting and praising. Oh God. Interesting flip on that for sure.
What we both desire. On God, like I'm in the choir. I bet you if you make me sweat, I still be on fire.
Yeah, good delivery, man. I don't have negatives to say here. I'm just not a huge fan of her, but I do like how she held out that last note like I'm on fire. Okay, that fit the song. That fit the song well. She sat in a good pocket there. I like that.
I bet you if you make me sweat, I still be on fire.
You wanna touch it, cause you wanna run my love, no, you wanna, from the club to the tub, you said you wanna, give me an all-night hug, I bet you wanna, I bet you wanna, I bet you wanna.
Nice, man.
I bet you wanna, I bet you wanna, I bet you wanna. Something about me's taking you higher, and you ain't never gonna come down.
Smooth.
You ain't ever, I'm lighting your fire, and it ain't ever gonna go.
What's interesting about this too is that we've seen on some other tracks for this, right? And I'm talking about overall themes now. Like there's this sort of dichotomy between the black and the pink. Like there's this love, but there's this hate, and when love turns bad, and there's like this darker, venomous side to the girls and this attitude. Whereas this song here is kind of like ice cream in a sense. I can see why it's meant for the Western market and to hit, you know, US radio stations. But this side is definitely more playful from them, right? You don't have some of those darker undertones and that attitude and that contrast. Yeah, sure, there's a little bit of that, you know, you got to catch me first, you know, love burning out, being on fire, things like that. But it's definitely got a more playful sort of overtone to it in terms of the lyrical content.
And it ain't ever gonna go. If you want me, better bend higher. Wanna look down, up in the sky.
Oh, that's cool.
So damn high. Looking so thick, make you desire. I'ma hold it, keep you up higher. Something about me's taking.
Hiya, 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 hiya. I like the way they did that and just blended those two syllables together. And there was, again, like a little bit of a screw down in the mix to add more bass to the voice, but it wasn't like fully screwed down.
Keep you up higher. Something about me's taking you higher. And you
Man, Teddy never lets me down with those kicks, though.
You ain't ever, I'm lighting your fire. And it ain't ever gonna go.
This is one of those vibes, man, where you just want to, like, if they play it live, it's that type of percussion clap track where you just want to clap along to it. You know what I mean? It's got that bounce and that tempo for it.
It ain't ever gonna go. Something about me's taking you higher. And you ain't ever gonna come down. You ain't ever, but you wanna love this.
Ooh, interesting reverb and echo out there. Hey, that was short, that was sweet, man, but it was fun. that was definitely a different lane. And I think what this album is showing so far, and this is why I really want to do a live reaction, so I can sit back and listen to all the songs at once and we can talk about it. But what this album really shows to me is their diversity as artists and their ability to just create songs for different situations instead of just being identified as one thing, you know, as this K-pop group that has just over the top production, you know, crazy electro sounds, crazy samples. You know, you never know what genre you're in from one moment to the next. Like, this is one of those where it wasn't like crazy switches and bounces. There were some switches there, and from Teddy it was very subtle. And I like what he did. It's almost like he massaged the production on this one, but he wanted the voices to shine through and the singing to shine through. And man, they are so talented. It's always good to see scale back tracks like this where things like that can happen. Blackpink, you were Knox Hill certified. So I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Comment down below any other Blackpink songs you want to see me do, or if there's other artists you want to see me check out. I try to read each of your comments, guys. I respond as much as I can, so please keep commenting and keep posting. Also, if you're here at the end of this video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Notifications on. Something happens with YouTube sometimes, so if you think you're subscribed, just do me a favor, double check that below. But anyways, this is your reminder to stay safe, to stay positive. It's Knox Hill, and I'll catch you in the next vid. I'm out.